Hello and welcome to another comedy cooking episode of Clarice's Kitchen. As you can see, we'll be making a pineapple Twinkie dessert. Well, the card just says dessert, so I had to come up with a pineapple Twinkie portion myself. How can we go wrong with Twinkies, pineapple, and pudding? Let's find out, shall we? This is pretty much all we need for this dessert. Now, according to the recipe card, we start with a box of Twinkies split, and we layer it in the bottom of a 9 by 13 inch cake pan. This is a box of 10, and I've got another box of 10 in reserve because I'm not entirely sure how many I'm actually going to need. On top of that goes 20 ounces of crushed pineapple. Now, I'm assuming that this is drained because if we put this in here with all the liquid, it's just going to turn our Twinkies to mush. On top of that, we slice a few bananas. And that brings us to our next set of ingredients that are in contention. This instant vanilla pudding. We're supposed to use 6 ounces of it. This is a 3.4 ounce box, and this is a 5.1 ounce box. There is no such thing as a 6 ounce box of instant vanilla pudding. So I'm using the next set of ingredients that are also in contention to help me make the decision. That's either 1 3/4 cups of milk or 2 cups of milk. And since 2 cups of milk was written twice, I'm using that measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 3.4 ounce box of instant vanilla pudding. We're also going to need 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Okay, we are going a little bit out of order here. I'm making the pudding first because this needs to go in the refrigerator and thicken up a little bit. So we're just going to whisk this for a few minutes until it thickens, and then it's going in the refrigerator while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. All right, that was nearly 5 minutes of continuous whisking, so this is pretty soft, but it'll go in the refrigerator and thicken up. Okay, I'm just using a serrated bread knife to cut these. Now, I'm assuming when they mean split, they want it symmetrical, so I'm splitting it top to bottom. And then I guess we just open it up and lay them in there like this. That ended up being exactly 10 Twinkies. So let's get started in with the pineapple layer. Okay, I'm just going to spoon this in and try to evenly cover it. All right, that covered these pretty good. Let's slice some bananas on here. All right, I suspect both bananas will be needed. Okay, you can see our pudding is set up, so we're going to go ahead and put this on top and then smooth it. All right, and then let's smooth this out over the top. And last but not least, our Cool Whip. It looks pretty. Now, according to the directions, it doesn't say anything about allowing it to sit, but I can't under any circumstance imagine how it would be tasty right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit for at least an hour. And in fact, I'm going to serve this for dessert tonight. After after dishing this up, I've come to the distinct conclusion that it reminds me of the 1980s and all the desserts that involve pudding, bananas, and Cool Whip. Let's give it a taste. Get a little of everything in here. Sweet, tastes pretty good.